Hey everybody, I'm back. Oh, I'm talking into the. I had to turn my air conditioner on because it's hella hot here in Philly today. So I hope y'all can hear me. But anyway, I'm doing my Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review. I want to say this is episode 5. That was last week on May 18th because I didn't get a chance to do it, but I explained all of that already. So if you didn't see my other video, you gotta go back and watch it or whatever. I don't have a real high viewage for this video. I post it out as much as I can. Well, not post it, but I share it as much as I can or whatever. But some people just don't like the shenanigans, as Jocelyn would say. Anyway, starting right off. We got Margot, and the week before last, they left off with Margot sitting in a restaurant or whatever, waiting on somebody, and it was Jocelyn. So they get in there, they start talking, and the whole conversation is about Mimi. It's funny, when Mimi is talking to somebody, the whole conversation is about Joseline. They just need to become girlfriends. They have something in common, which is Stevie J. They both love Eva or whatever. They need to just get one big love ATL thing going on and just leave it alone. And Margot could just join right in because Nico is her and Mimi's common denominator. I just think it should be a big love thing going on. I don't understand. I mean, because they're going to be in each other's lives. Why just sit there and hate on each other and be mad? And because them guys is going to do what they letting them do. And I just don't understand it. But yeah, they just sat there and talked about Mimi the whole time. And Margot has to be really dumb to believe that now, after all of this, Nico want to pull, oh, Mimi was the mastermind out his booty. Really? Really? And then she's like, oh, yes. Nico what she call him? She calls him Nico? She calls him some kind of nickname. Oh, he told me that Mimi was the mastermind or whatever. And Joseline. Mimi is a dirty. Excuse me. Wasn't you bathed to make them dance script a pole? What it had a whole abortion on TV and took the pregnancy test right in the bathroom of the studios that you was filming in there. Don't do that. Don't do that. You ain't no better than her, just like she ain't no better than you. Because at first she had never been a stripper or anything like that, or whatever you had to do when you was in Puerto Rico walking around barefoot when you was 10. But when she made that tape, okay, y'all about even, if you ask me. So neither one of y'all need to be talking stuff about nobody. And Margot, get your life. Anyway, moving right along. Mimi and Tiffany was talking. Mimi is putting out her big spew of what she can do for Tiffany and this, that, and the third. And is it me or Funky doesn't even? And every time, like, even though he's not the originator of Is It Me, I just feel like I need to shout him out. Like, what is that? When you doing a paper, you got to write your sources. Is it me or do Tiffany look like Tierra Marie a little bit, a little older version of her? Yeah, I think so. But anyway, moving right along. Mimi was giving her, what I can do for you. I could, you know what I mean? I can give you a whole lunchbox full of sandwiches and a hug and a tasty cake and a Little Debbie's if you prefer Little Debbie's, you know what I'm saying? And I can give you an apple because you know you got to throw your fruits in there, a little spinach salad or something to clean you right on out. But I could do it for you, boo. I could do it for you. And is it me too? Joseline done told Stevie business. Oh, he down to the rehab. Mimi, Stevie down to the rehab. Can y'all stop telling his business, please? Mind your business and tell you, because both of y'all got a whole lot of business that y'all could be telling instead of telling Stevie J's business. And T what? Moving right along. All right. So Mama D and her dude Ernest, they down to the chick wing joint, and it's pimps up, holes down. They rapping in it. I'm sorry, baby. I know I put you through a lot, and I ain't mean you to go to the bang. But you know, I was out there peddling that meat, so that's what I get. I ain't had no business, this, that, and the third. So then he scooched a little Happy Meal across the table at her, and it had a little play ring in there. And she said, "What the damn is this? This ain't nothing I want," and send it right back across the table. It hurt his feelings a little bit, because you ain't have to do him like that on camera, Mama D. You ain't have to show out on camera. You know how she do. She always go above and beyond, and then she be sorry that she acted the way she acted. So after he kind of let her know she hurt his feelings. She's like, "Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me the little old ring. I put it on because you is my boo, and you forgiving me, so I got to forgive you. But we gonna have to come better than this little ring, this little tacky ass get you giving me here, because I deserve." I deserve a better ring. But anyway, so moving right along. Moving right along. What was funny too is that he said this is a promissory. I said, oh, he loaning her the ring? Because ain't that what they do down to the bank when they loan you something? It's a promissory note. You just got to be saying that you're going to pay the stuff back, and they just going to have to believe you, because they ain't really never know where you're going to know if you're going to get something back when you loan somebody something. But in the bank, they give you a promissory. Now I said, is this a promise ring or is it a promissory ring? Okay, we down to the TD Bank giving out rings and stuff. Let me go on down there and get me a promissory ring. But anyway, so Carly and Jocelyn meet up. Gossip, 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 gossip. That's all that was about. Okay, so Kirk and Rashida, I can't. Okay, Mimi and Jessica Dime, we get to this little meeting that they had with Jazzy Faye. They get in there, they all talking. At first it was going pretty good. He was vibing, they was vibing. But then Tiffany shows up and it just went completely left. Jessica Dime, for some reason, you ain't had a stitch of really no catalog of music. Like, you ain't really even, when you was signed with Flo Rida, you didn't really even do nothing, you said. So how is it that you could be putting demands on Mimi when you just signed the contract with her? The ink was still wet on the contract you signed with Mimi when y'all left out of the McDonald's Happy Land playing in the sandbox, and y'all goes over here to Jazzy Faye. Now that Tiffany coming here, you all want to pop off and getting smart with her. She did call you a B. That was unnecessary or whatever. But I didn't even understand what your riff was with her. You should have just been quiet. And y'all sitting there with Jazzy Faye. She even said, oh, already, the first meeting we sitting with Jazzy Faye, somebody who's connected and can make moves. I can make moves with. So Mimi ain't no joke. Like Mimi said, I got a lot of connections. I know a lot of, hip hop people. I know a lot of celebrities just being, connected to Stevie. So why would you go in there? Because you can take the out of the, but you can't take the out of the. And I don't like to say that, but it is what it is or whatever. So Tiffany, she gets up and leave or whatever. You mad at Mimi, you blaming Mimi, but you really kind of, even though she handled herself that way, you should have been like, oh, okay, Mimi, I'll talk to you later. And just let her make an ass of herself. So you kind of, both of y'all made an ass of yourself. But Jazzy Faye said, okay, well, how about this? Now that you done showed your true colors shining through, Cyndi Lauper, you can, you girls just want to have fun. Well, kick rocks. Kick rocks down to the fun zone, because I don't have time to play no games in here. We ain't doing that in here. And then she kept sitting. He said, listen, you got to excuse yourself, B. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to move, son. You can't just keep sitting here. Mimi, cracked egg on the face. Once again, you can't, not to say, oh, she should have had control of them, because they're grown women. They should have known better. But this is what I'm saying. You don't do business with birds, because they was acting like birds. They may not be birds or whatever, but you were acting bird-like. Chirp. So I don't know what else to say. Anyway, moving right along. Mama D and Scrappy meet up in the park, and she's telling them, oh, Ernest is back, and we hanging tough. I know he had sold the cheeseburgers and the short ribs down to the park, but he says he's sorry, and I want to believe him. He said he won't do that no more. He'll run it past us first if he want to, go make some money off of something that he ain't paid for. He could sell it. He could sell it, but he just need to let us know so we can get our cut. That's all that was about. So Scrappy like, are you serious? Okay, and she showed him the little ring, and he laughing because Scrappy laughs at her a lot. And he was like, listen, whatever you want to do, I'm with you, but my sister ain't gonna be too keen on that, this, that, and the third, and wherefore out there, Romeo. So you gonna have to do something better than that. You dig? Okay, so moving right along. And one thing about Ernest being around, that'll keep her out of Scrappy's business. Oh, wait, like the father on Friday, all in his business. all in the other girlfriend's face when the main girlfriend she don't like. All trying to get with the girl, cause I don't care. Mama D look like she like girls. I don't care what nobody say. She be a little bit too. Turn around, let me see your ass. Oh yeah, come and get what you said, boo. Well, come on over here, and let me rub your back while you tell me the story. But see, Ernest home now, so hopefully, and he look like he in shape for an older dude. He look like he been lifting some weights or whatever. So I ain't mad at him, but maybe now Scrappy could get some peace. Him and the Bams, moving right along. All right, so Stevie had his little was in the room playing a guitar or something, and a lot of times people don't take Stevie serious because how he acts a fool on this show. But back in the day in the 90s, he was hit after hit after hit. He was a hit maker with Bad Boy, and he had a lot of hits. So in comes Faith. Now we still rocking and reeling off of that little shade stuff that Faith had did down to the ATL on the girls of the R&B divas. But I mean, it is what it is. It's business. It ain't personal. So when she came in there, I loved her hair. I loved it. Always, most of the time, love Faith's hair. She always has some nice hair, color wise, style wise. She always have it together. And she always seems want to chill, but she will cuss you out. Like, she seems like she could be real nice, laugh and talk and joke with her. She a good girlfriend, but I ain't for that bullshit. Like, she looks like that. Don't. When people like, you tried it, she probably don't get tried too much. So the only person that probably really tried her is Lil' Kim, and I ain't mad at Lil' Kim because I ain't like the way Biggie did her. Anyway, I'm getting off the story. Okay. So when she came in and she sat down, they was talking, and it was like good to see Stevie with a legitimate artist, not a bunch of where are they now, behind the music. Well, I ain't gonna say behind the music, because behind the music is just telling a person's story, or one of those shows that it'd be like a bunch of people that used to be hot is on or whatever. And you see somebody who's actually still in the game, still doing stuff. We know songs that she has and love songs that she has, and she's a little legitimate singer. Talk about what they did in the past, and even put it out there that she would like to work with him again. And him look clearer. He looked like he was clear. He was playing and joking, but he was looking normal. Like somebody just sit down and start talking to him. Because most of the time, he just always seemed like he's in character, even though he's funny most of the times, but it's always seemed like he's in character or whatever. He's like the bad, they want to, I'm the good guy, they want to make me the bad guy or whatever, but he seemed genuine, and then he was playing his little music or whatever. So I was happy to see that. And she said, once you get out of here, she was like, first things first. I said, you better quote it. What? Playboy buddies, those what and buddy. Oh, all right. What? Okay, anyway, so somebody in the comments or something said something about Ernest. Mama D's dude look like Mr. Gaines from different world. I was waiting for him to say something in Mr. Gaines' voice after that. But anyway, so Scrappy and Jasmine, and the sister and the brother, sister and the sister's boyfriend sit down. Somebody also said, is it scary? I think it was the after party. I did watch the after show. They said, is it kind of weird that Scrappy's sister and Bambi look alike? I was like, kind of, sort of, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure. But she don't like Ernest's ass, that's for sure. And it looked like next week, she gonna tell exactly how she feel. And Mama D is gonna jump up to pop her in the mouth. And Scrappy ain't gonna let her. But it came out, too, that that Ernest's mom doesn't like Mama D. So it's like, okay, you give all these girls that your son run amok a hard time, and most of the time it's your son acting the A, not them. But yo dude mom don't even like you, so why would you act like that? It's crazy. But anyway, he said that everybody at the table was a felon. I'm a felon. Somebody else, was it Bambi or the sister? One of them was a felon, and the guy was a felon. So he was like, we ain't gonna have no problems at the dinner. I want you to just come, but I'm gonna come to make sure there ain't gonna be no pop off. Anyway, host Celine's party. Now, it looked like they threw a couple of chairs in the dining room and called Grimace the Hamburglar and Ronald and all of the other characters from McDonald's and Burger King and put in the background to chill in the background and make it seem like it's a party. The people didn't even seem like they fit Jocelyn and her friends. It seemed like it was some kind of what was that show that everybody was reviewing where it was on FX and they had the Angela Bassett was in it. It was like the weird. I can't think of the name of it or whatever. It seemed like the whole cast from that show was in the background. I said, what is going on? I said, what? So her and Carly, who's just happy to be there again. She take all of the scenes that people normally like. I'm not doing that shit. And she like, yeah, because I get the business. Because you know what, girl? You let me know, girl, because she be that at every scene. Anyway. So, Mimi, I don't know. Oh, it was Mimi and I don't know why I got Mimi and Jazzy Faye again. But all I was saying is that situation with them talking at the party, it just seems so with Margot, it just seems so like, okay, we know that this is your storyline and all, but does it have to be so obvious? Does it have to be so damn obvious that y'all really just don't have nothing concrete, even if it's scripted? Give me something that I'll be like, ooh, what? Get out of here. I can't wait till next week. But nonetheless, I'm still reviewing it, so whatever. So that was it for that. And I don't think I saw Nico in this one. I don't think so. But my highlight was seeing Stevie J and seeing Faith on there and him just talking to her and trying to get himself together. So we'll see what happens next week. That's it. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. When I tell you, I appreciate whoever leaves me a comment, whoever likes the video, whoever just shares my video, whoever comes on and subscribes to my videos. I appreciate it. And thank you for your support. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be Braxton Family Values. Okay? All right. Peace.